This is the story of Lara Griffiths and her husband. They both won the British lottery, 1.8 million British pounds, which is more or less 2.25 million US dollars. And guess what? They lost it all and now they are in financial difficulties. They bought a house, they bought many automobiles, they bought, of course, designer bags. She opened a hair salon, which it failed, and he started a rock band, which it also failed. Eventually, they ran out of money, they got a divorce, and now Lara and her two daughters, they live with Lara's mother. Now, Lara works 7 days a week running a tattoo parlor from her mother's shed in her garden. Unfortunately, this story is way too common. Here are examples of well-known personalities who earned money fast and lost it even faster. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight boxing champion, earned hundreds of millions of dollars throughout his career, but he lost it all. At one moment, he even went to prison for some crime that he committed, and he filed bankruptcy in 2003. MC Hammer,
Can't touch this.
the rapper, achieved immense success and wealth in the early 1990s, but he faced financial difficulties due to overspending and poor management. Eventually, he declared bankruptcy in 1996. Lindsay Lohan, she started as an actress and then she ventured into music and fashion. But because she got involved with drugs and she had a crazy lifestyle, she lost most of her money. And Anthony Walker, the former NBA star, he earned over $130 million during his career, but he faced financial ruin due to poor investment and extravagant investment habits. Here, he recalls some of his crazy years.
So, I mean, obviously, I played in the league. I was very fortunate. I made over $108 million playing over a 13-year career. Had a really good shoe deal. So, I probably seen $130 million. So, I made a ton of money in my career. I think everybody can always form an opinion because I did live in a very expensive lifestyle. I mean, I come from a family. I'm the oldest of six, man. So, when I got it, I wanted to make sure they was good. I wanted to enjoy it. So that's definitely a true part of my story. So I was in Vegas training. You guys know Joe Bonazart out there working out with the guys. Stayed out there 6 weeks, man. I lost $1 million in 6 weeks.
Gambling?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I was.
Capitalism is hard. Becoming rich and staying rich requires two different skill sets. Practically anyone can become rich. You can win the lottery. You can become an influencer. You can get an inheritance from your family, so on and so forth. But staying rich is way more difficult. Becoming rich requires taking risk, being optimistic, and putting yourself out there. But staying rich requires the opposite of risk taking. It requires humility. It requires the knowledge that you can lose it all just as fast. It requires frugality and the acceptance that you have earned some of that money through good luck. My tip for anyone who earns a significant amount of money is to put it all in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 represents the 500 biggest corporations in the United States and is considered to be a safe investment. Now, and then after that, apply the 4% rule, which means that you will get to withdraw at the most 4% of the capital every year. In the case of Laura, that would have given her in the first year $90,000 US, and then the second year probably a little bit more than that, and the third year probably another little bit even bigger than that, so on and so forth. And the nice thing is that after any year, she will probably still have all her capital intact. Now, my question to you is this. What will you do if you win the lottery? What will you do if you get an inheritance? What will you do if all of a sudden you become an influencer and you are blessed with millions of dollars? Please let me know in the comments. I'm just so curious to know what other people will do.